conference. Without you, this would not be possible. I'd like now to invite again for short minutes each my colleague governors to come and also say just a short word of encouragement to the people of Homa Bay. I'd like to begin by my immediate neighbor, His Excellency Ochilo Mbogo Wunayako Chielwioke Kendo Pindra. Karibu sana. Governor of Migori County. Welcome.
Excellency, the People's President, Deputy President Kalonzo Musyoka, distinguished colleagues, na wananchi kwa jumla wa Homa Bay, hamjambo. I want to take this opportunity to say two things. Devolution has suffered setbacks, discouragement by naysayers and pessimistic people. What the governor of Homa Bay has done on behalf of devolution is to showcase the endless potential of devolution. I want to urge the national government and other institutions that devolution depends on to join suit and unlock the potential of devolution by supporting what is happening here in Homa Bay and what other counties have the potential of achieving. I want to lastly say that my potential as a leader was unlocked here in Homa Bay many years ago, Your Excellencies. I was a young boy going to high school in Homa Bay, and occasionally in Form 2 I used to go to the pier and do some fishing. So I remember with nostalgia how Homa Bay is, and the renaissance of Homa Bay is a positive thing. Remember also when I went to high school, I used to come to Homa Bay here to board a steamer to Kisumu. I used to pay 5 bob to board a steamer from here to Kisumu, then a train to Alliance High School, 5 shillings only. I want to say what Nyawangaya you have done and what is being done in Homa Bay is also giving us hope to those who may want lake transport. There is SGR coming to Kisumu. I hope it will reach Homa Bay and eventually reach Migori and Siaya and also Busia, so that other people who have the potential of connecting to Nairobi and other places will realize that endless potential that I also realized as a young person. Congratulations, Nyawangaya. We wish you well, and thank you for standing for devolution and showing the potential that devolution has for all the counties that are here in Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. And now let me invite my other neighbor across the lake, Governor James Agri Bob Orengo Chorna Meru, Governor of Siaya County.
I thought you should have left the details. Your Excellency, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, Your Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, my colleagues, governors, and honorable members of parliament, the investors who are here in this great trade exhibition, if you may call it, and the people of Homa Bay, Osauru, Nyasai Ber, Tosechete. Thank you so much. I'll be very brief. Gladys, we take pride in your success, and without a doubt, what you have done in this conference is worth emulation in every part of the country, and we congratulate you. It had to be you to give us a great start, and Homa Bay has not just taken off. I feel like Homa Bay is flying. Secondly, I also want to make a confession. My father is buried here in Homa Bay. So when Homa Bay is doing well, my father is feeling happy wherever he is. Asante sana. I just wanted to say two things. One is that devolution is working, and we can see investors are directly interested in bringing investment to the counties. And that being so, I think it is important for the national government to begin to think seriously about removing all the hurdles to make it easier for investors to come to counties directly. And we have seen today international investors and local investors coming to Homa Bay. I was being reminded by my neighbor, Governor Utuma, when the principal secretary was talking about multiplicity of licenses. By the way, most of those licenses are national licenses. They are not local licenses. So it is national government that should put its house in order so that we don't have a multiplicity of licenses. Secondly, our duty as county is to create an enabling environment. In creation of that enabling environment, we need, again, the question of sharing of revenue between the national government and the counties to be resolved. There is no reason why the national government would continue to hold on money that truly should go to counties or clawing back on devolution. I want to plead with my colleagues in the parliament, because I've been in parliament. I look at bills coming to parliament. If you examine a lot of bills that are going to parliament now, there's a great clawback on devolution, whether it is health, agriculture, health. By the end of the day, another 2 years of that trend, counties will have very little to do and just become a sinecure. I think that issue should be addressed. Otherwise, Gladys, thanks for putting a great job. The big question now that is facing us politically is that one of Baba. Probably I would feel very constrained to live without talking about it. But Baba, I know you can walk and chew gum at the same time. And you can scale the stairs. I don't know what is worrying people, that you can be in Addis Ababa and be here in Kenya and still be part of this great nation called Kenya. So I have no doubt you'll be here all the time, including 2027. Asante sana.
Asante sana. I'd like to now, I'm moving by way of proximity to Homa Bay. So I'd like to proceed to Busia County and invite my brother, Honorable Governor Paul Nyongesa Otuoma. Excellency, karibu sana.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister Raila Odinga, our President, Your Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, riding on the protocols established, our host here, asante sana. Let me also join those who have come here, as we have said, for investment, that Homa Bay, as a member of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, my sister, you have shown us the pace and the door. We don't need to recreate something else. You have put up a very wonderful exhibition here on what we governors within the Lake Region Economic Bloc, if we emulate and we scale it up, that what Homa Bay is doing can be emulated by the other members of the Economic Bloc, I think we are going to be among the first region in this republic to show
what devolution can do if it is supported properly. Because all policymakers are here, investors are here, consumers are here, farmers are here, political leaders are here. That was a very good assembly on what we need to do to move forward. I think as it was being spoken, one of the biggest potential for Homa Bay here is to support the apparel industry through cotton value chains. The other one is edible oils, through palm oil, through sunflower, as we saw some of our farmers doing that. And I tend to think if we will replicate this, because you have shown us the way, we will be able to move forward. And to show how serious it is, Honorable, my sister here, I always keep on referring to Homa Bay even within my own county. Be it on how to improve revenue, I send my officers here that why don't you also try to see what Homa Bay is doing? We don't need to replicate. Be it on